Hi, I'm Oren Peli. You're watching No Good Motherfucking Television.
Maybe you want to put me and Shark in the next one. Yeah, because
I'll think about it.
it'll be fun to watch the fucking Afro guy running around the house screaming like a little girl.
Yeah, and he won't even be acting.
Totally.
High def camera on. My girlfriend Katie, she thinks there's something in the house. I don't know.
You believe me, right?
I think we're gonna have a very interesting time capturing whatever paranormal phenomena is occurring or is not occurring.
What's up, motherfuckers? Okay. You guys have no idea how fucking scary a film can be until you see Paranormal Motherfucking Activity. Yes. And the man responsible for making that film is this guy right here, Oren Peli, otherwise known as OPP.
Only by you.
No Good TV's new nickname for him is OP's P.
Copyrighted. If anybody uses it, we get a kickback.
TM. There you go. Okay, is it fair to say that this is the scariest fucking movie ever made?
I don't know, I'm not objective, but if you look at like some of what people are tweeting about and Facebook, everyone's saying, fucking scariest movie I've ever seen, so a lot of people would agree.
I've had nightmares since.
Yeah.
I've had nightmares.
I sat next to this guy in the movie theater watching this movie, and would you like to do a reenactment of what you did?
No, he does so much better.
Yeah, okay, this is what Shark looked like while he was watching this movie.
Dab away the tears.
Mommy,
dab away the
mommy,
tears.
mommy. It was a little bit like that.
Recovered pretty well.
Yeah,
He's
barely,
alright.
barely. I'm so shaken up inside.
Hearing a weird sound.
Something's here.
His afro usually changes with his moods. It's like a mood ring.
It was flat and just frayed.
Yeah, it was scary. And at the end of the movie, when everything goes black, someone actually screamed, "Somebody turn on the fucking lights!" That may have been the greatest moment of a horror
That was
experience
me.
ever. Oh, that was you? It sounded like it was far away. You must have been on the floor.
Soldier on the door! I'm scared shitless! Where's the pussy?
For good advice for anyone going to see this film, bring some of this with you. This is probably the most necessary thing you've ever needed in a movie theater. Forget the popcorn, forget the soda, forget the milk duds, whatever you're doing, just bring the toilet paper. Because you will shit your pants.
Or adult diapers, they work just as well.
They also work, thank you very much. Are you going to make Paranormal Activity diapers?
We have to talk to the Paramount marketing people, but I'm sure they,
They're here.
Yeah.
Paramount, can we make Paranormal Activity diapers? Is
Adult
that-
diapers.
Yes, okay, yes. Very good. Perfect.
Just in time for Christmas.
Not in control.
What is wrong with you that you decided that you wanted to scare the shit out of everyone?
Well, when I was a kid, I watched The Exorcist, and it scared the shit out of me, so that's my revenge on the world.
Well done. Wait, high five.
That's
Thank
good.
you for
Very
that,
good.
yes. That is the scary movie. Exorcist was probably the scariest movie until this one.
Thanks.
I was missing the only thing missing was the vomit and the spinning head. You know?
Yeah, we didn't have the budget, so a few more $100.
I think what really happened is that the vomit and the spinning head was actually happening while you were making the movie. And then you weren't on camera, so we missed all of that. But
So-
it was happening.
It probably was.
There's footsteps in, but there's no footsteps out.
That was your own house, correct? Mm-hmm. How do you shoot something? It was a $15,000 budget.
Yeah.
All right, I shot something at my house that I'm also trying to,
Yeah.
get on demand, to a big audience. How do you go about doing that to get it out there?
You have to get it into a festival. That's the
Pornos don't have festivals. Just-
Not yet, they don't.
Maybe you need to start one.
Are you gonna back his movie the way Spielberg backed yours?
I'll have to say it first.
Spielberg's gonna back my. What the fuck?
Yeah, go straight to the top. You don't need me.
This looks like something big.
Okay, explain how this all happened with Spielberg because I heard you scared the shit out of him too.
Yeah, the story is that originally they thought about doing a remake of the movie. They weren't sure exactly how to, market the movie like that. And we did a test screening with like real audience, and the audience responded so well to it. They figured, you know what, we can just release this one. And then they said, well, let's just get one more person's opinion, and they showed the movie to Spielberg. And
One more, just some
Just
guy,
some
just
guy.
a random guy.
Well, he was the head of DreamWorks, and he was going to go out through DreamWorks at the time.
No power.
So he started watching the movie, and he was at home alone, and he got so scared that he turned it off and had to finish watching it the next day during daylight.
That is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
If you do try to play games with it, that's inviting it in.
How exactly did you... I mean, you must have signed a deal with the devil at some point to make friends with the demon, to have him agree to be in this film.
We had to have him, well-trained, because, some of the texts were pretty difficult to do.
Obviously, yeah.
Seems like a diva.
But they work
Just saying.
for cookies, so it's pretty easy.
I mean, he wouldn't even be shown on camera. That's
I
how much
know.
of a diva he
All
was.
we got is like a shadow, maybe.
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 Yeah, we had to promise him a little bit of, screen time.
So hair and makeup wasn't in the budget.
No, not a problem at all. We're going for authenticity, just the way it looks.
Demon or girl.
Well, that's for the sequel if you're in it.
If you
I
look,
do sleep nude.
you have to look very, very closely, and you'll notice that the demon is naked. Full frontal all the time. I'm just saying. You gotta put your 3D glasses
And that's
on.
scary enough as it is. Doesn't have to do anything.
True.
You're right.
And like the footprints and stuff, it's actually, you'll see he's got 3 legs. Tripod.
It just drags
Dude,
in the
I'm-
middle.
Right?
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, my
What would have happened if you would have noticed that he was well hung?
I should have talked to you guys before I shot it.
Sequel.
Yeah, we'll save it.
We're gonna talk about some things.
What's happening to me?
This thing left a message.
If it's not a ghost, what is it?
All right, you guys, go see Paranormal Activity. It really is the scariest fucking movie ever.
Who's your daddy?
It's no good when it takes me.